Hey guys, what's up? It's Sean, Autotopia LA. Today, after, God, 4+ years, I'm back down here at the home of the S-Klub. If you don't know these guys, you wanna look, go on Instagram, Slang 500. But I remember seeing these guys at SEMA when nobody knew who they were. There's a car over here, it's a center seat Spider that they built, knocked me out. And I've been watching them grow along the way, and they went from one guy building one car at a time to now they got 12 guys here. So I'm super stoked to bring in one of the owners here, and we're gonna talk about this creation of theirs. So Edison, come on.
How are you?
Hope you don't mind me talking so good about you guys, but it was all the same shit I said off camera, you know what I mean?
For sure.
Just since the cameras are rolling, it has been something to watch. You know, we were talking about it, and like, no builder that I know of builds a complete car, then finds a buyer for it. And you guys turn out cars fast, right?
Yeah.
Like how long do you have into this car?
For like 4 months.
4 months from donor to done. Staggering, bro. Kind of walk us through what it all is, from the foundation to the body to, you know what I mean? Like walk us through what the car is.
We're kind of known for Gullwings now. This started off as a Gullwing body, and it's probably the most accurate one in the world. It's so accurate that the factory glass fits, the factory grille fits. The mold was made off of an original Gullwing, the 7,000 miles. In '79, it went to the factory. The factory restored this car. It's been in the museum ever since.
Wow.
And somehow, some way, we convinced this guy to let us make a mold of this car that he had.
Crazy.
Probably the most perfect Gullwing ever.
Yeah.
7,000 miles, it's unheard of. It's not like a copy of a copy of a copy. It's a copy of probably the most perfect Gullwing out there.
Yeah.
Like I said, as a result, everything kind of fits. The flares, obviously, that's kind of just our style that we like to add to these things.
For sure, yeah.
We like wide bodies, so, you know, why not a Gullwing wide body?
So with you, I love flares, dude.
We take a modern AMG car. We don't buy a salvage car. We buy the lowest mileage example we can find in the country, cut the entire body off of it, and then put this body on it, and then just kind of hand build everything from there.
This is an SLK under this
This is an
car?
SLK 55. We've used 32s, which are a little bit more accurate in terms of wheelbase, but when you're making flares, you have a little bit of manipulation. We just like the 55 better. It's a V8, it's NA, it has no problems. It always has the power.
And what do you make power with that?
Right now it's like 400 horsepower, 400 torque. Weighs 2,800 pounds. So it's plenty fun. And we've made some that are faster, but it's more than enough for most.
I'm sure it is, and it probably makes for, I mean, look, obviously you're not looking for tenths of a second, you're looking for fun driving experience, right?
Yeah.
So it's automatic, I'm assuming, yeah?
This one's automatic.
Shifted?
Yeah, paddle shifter, everything that the SLK comes with.
Right.
The original Gullwings, you can't drive them for more than 5 minutes because it's like claustrophobic, there's no AC, and you literally have to open the door just to breathe.
I can only imagine. I've seen guys driving. I'm like, you've got to be dying.
And they're not doing that for fun. They're doing it because there's no other way.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
so this looks like one that just has AC and Bluetooth and all the modern stuff we're all so used to nowadays.
And I think some of you guys will agree. Some of you guys are going to go bonkers in the comments. Personal opinion. You guys go right to that edge, like I said, where you do things that could be cheesy if it was done a little too far. Yeah. And I mean that, bro. Like, I know you guys have worked a little bit with Sean Smith. Sean's a close pal of mine, you know, and he loves what you guys do, and he hates everybody's stuff. He does. So is it you and John that are the primary design guys?
So John's the designer. I'm the salesman. He sees these cars in his head long before we ever start building it. He's an artist.
Yeah.
The short story is we've been building show cars for like our entire adult life since we were little kids. You have to lose a lot of times at car shows to, you know, really understand what you did wrong and kind of learn from it. The concept of the shop was let's have a little shop where we can just build our own cars for ourselves. You know, eventually they'll sell. That was kind of the concept. So this is more of a hobby that's by accident turned into a business.
Yeah.
Because we just love doing this stuff. You know, this is what we love to do.
Let's keep talking about this dude. You guys are HRE all the time, huh?
We've liked HRE since we were forever. We used to have wheel shops back in the day, wheel and tire shops, and we've dealt with every single rim out there.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, they're just the best.
If you don't have HREs, you can't park here. You can see even our golf cart, it's got HREs.
They make any car look good.
Do you know wheel tire sizes on these?
Yeah, so these are 18.9s in the front, 18.11s in the back. This one's running Proxy Sport. We usually either run 888s or Proxy Sport, depending on the car. 265s in the back. Actually, I think they're 275s on this one. We kind of play around with the tire sizes. It all just has to line up right. We usually put Brembos on them. This one has Brembos. They all have coilovers. All the stuff that we would do to our personal car, we did to this car.
Yep.
And the idea is we spare no expense. We just build the cars for ourselves. We just throw all the money at it like most people do when they build a car, you know? Truth is we don't really even count. You know, in the end, it is what it is. We spent as much as we spent to get there, and here we are.
Yeah. Can we pop the hood to see see your engine bay?
Yeah.
So this car, even though it looks totally done, there's still some
like a few little quirks that, you know.
Damn, dude. Wow. It looks so good, man. That's pretty ballsy move to go that bright.
Yeah, and the pinstripe are the same color. Actually, originally he wanted to do the interior of that color, and everyone was like, don't do it, don't do it. So we want something a little more conservative.
We're trying to choose a color. We've been going back and forth all week. We have 2 renders printed out, so I was either gonna go with one of these greens or this beautiful light brown or dark tan, whatever you wanna call it, peanut butter. We took like a survey from everybody that works here and our friends. We're pretty much 50-50 right now, so we don't know what color we're going with.
But in the end, he still got his color on the car.
Yeah, but I mean, even you freaking just basic screws.
Yeah, we use nothing but chrome button heads on pretty much everything.
Because I know you guys, I've seen some of your cars, bro. You guys both drive really cool shit, you know, so you're obviously spending money on vehicles. But I love that you guys aren't willing to shortcut at all. You're not willing to, you don't shortcut.
No, this is all leather. This is like 2 hides. We always do the bottom of the hood too, bottom of the trunk. All those spots that you don't normally see leather, you'll see leather on these things.
Well, and I see no windshield wipers, which is good. That means drive one of your other cars when it's raining, man. Don't drive this one.
You know, the truth is most of the people that have bought them, and it's basically just been one guy that's bought most of them, His Majesty in Morocco. A lot of people will just kind of park them in their living room and just stare at it, you know, like a piece of art.
Yeah.
But it's built to be a daily driver. You can literally daily drive this thing and have no problems doing it.
This is the stuff that flips me out with you guys, bro. It's rolling jewelry, your fuel filler. Just your fuel fill. By the way, we were trying to figure it out and we were like, oh, I don't want to break something. Can you show me how this thing opens?
For sure. It goes like this, you pull back.
Bro. But you guys notice everything they do is like that? Look at just your handles getting in and out of the interior, as I call it. That's my oh shit handle right there.
Everything's either powder coated or chromed or leather or all the above.
Yeah.
Every piece of the car. So we made 1 Gullwing just for fun. Never plan on making more. A gentleman bought the car after SEMA and he gave it as a present to His Majesty. And His Majesty really liked the car, so we never intended on making more, but how are you gonna say no to His Majesty? If we're gonna make more than one, then each one has to be one-offs. Like we can't do 2 of the same color combo. Every car is different. That way you won't see the same car anywhere else.
Yeah. So
this is our first green Gullwing. It's pretty cool green. So, you know, if someone were to pay us whatever amount of money, we just wouldn't make this car again. And it also keeps the price up. These things have gone up about $200K a year for the last 3 or 4 years in terms of value.
A car, like if we're allowed to talk about it, somebody wants to buy this car, what's this car selling at?
It's a 7-figure car.
Yeah, leave it at that. And I know some of you guys out there, you're freaking out right now at the idea, but I see it.
See, the thing is, this car is for those that already have all the cool cars. They got the LaFerraris, they got the Enzos, they got the Bugattis. They want a car that no one else has.
Yeah.
This is when they come to us.
Yeah.
I would say 95% of the people who have actually purchased them have been, you know, billionaires.
Dude, nobody else is rolling up in this. Even if you show up somewhere at Cars and Coffee, say, and somebody else rolls in an S-klub car, they can just sit next to each other and people can freak out double the time because it's not gonna be like, oh, there's another one of those. No, there's not. Your interiors always flip me out, bro. I remember the first one, if I remember correctly, there was a pile of cash sitting back here in the back window.
We do a lot of props. The suitcase is something we like to use a lot, and actually the idea came from the Gullwings originally because there was an option on the cars, suitcases, but these suitcases are actually functional. It houses the stereo system.
Oh, really?
Amplifiers.
Super cool. What are these here?
Those we got off an airplane. Again, every car is unique, every car is different, so on this car we had that piece forever, didn't know quite what to do with it, and put it in the car. It's just a clock.
It's just art. It's a clock.
Yeah.
Really?
It's a clock, It's a clock from an old airplane.
So is it still the stock SLK gauges? Or
no.
do you do,
the gauges, the gauges are stock SLK. Okay. We have the option to make it like a actual Gullwing dash, but most people want it to look a little more modern. I like the SLK kind of mixed in there. But some people like the classic dash. We do the classic dash.
Are these full custom seats?
So these were originally the SLK seats that we cut and just made them kind of look like a Gullwing seat.
but they normally go like this. So we cut them, make them look more like a Gullwing seat, but keep all the shit, make the seat move back and forth, seat warmers, coolers, all that. So it looks like a Gullwing seat, but it's really a SLK.
Wow, the way it's lit up is amazing.
And a lot of the stuff for Gullwings you can't really like get anymore. Like these are just impossible to get, so we just made our own.
You guys make
original.
Your own?
Yeah.
Really? Huh.
Same with
the hinges as well.
The hinges.
Yeah,
And
yeah, stunning, man. I love, by the way, I love the
shifter.
The shifter ball.
The switches are for the lighting and whatever options this car might have. A lot of them will have like electric hood, electric trunk. This one doesn't have that option, but a lot of them do.
And I'm assuming trunk's all finished out as well.
A little bit, you know.
Let's see. Yeah, more jewelry.
Macintosh is something we liked since we were kids. Just the best stereo system of the 90s you can buy. One amp was like 10K, you know. So we just buy as many Macintoshes we can get our hands on and use them in different cars.
And is that what's being hidden here?
Yeah.
So do you guys make these as well?
Yeah, but recently we actually got sponsored by this company called Audison, and they make the best modern stereo system in the world. $50,000 stereo system, you know. And so now we're using them in pretty much all the cars. All the SEMA cars for this year, which are going to be ready 3 or 4 weeks.
These cars are going to have 50 grand in audio only?
Yeah. But it's not even like loud bass, like trunk rattling. No, it's just like the cleanest sound you can get.
Yeah.
Basically, it sounds like the person singing the song is sitting right next to you.
Wow.
It's like the cleanest sound quality, you know, money can buy at the moment.
What a great blend of the old with the new. It's really kind of tripping me out to see all the AMG stuff here. Boy, that's a big sill to get in and out of, huh?
They've always been a pain in the ass, so it's kind of like, you know, just kind of sit down, put one foot in, and then slide in, put the other foot in.
Are we cool to go take it for a little play?
Yeah? For sure.
Right on.
100%.
We're gonna go for a drive, you guys. Things that jump out right away to me is, you know, being a guy that drives, no rear view mirror, only one side view mirror. Is that stock to what the original Gullwing is?
No, the original Gullwing has the dash is a little different. It comes out to here and comes down. Yeah. And then there's a rear view that actually sits on the dash, but there wasn't any room on this to do it. I mean, we could have done it, but it wouldn't look right. This car is going to have a full-time rear view camera playing on the screen.
Smart. Okay. Let me ask you this, dude, because I keep talking about how much I'm blown away by what you guys are doing. Do you know the world I live in, the Resto Mod and Pro Tour? Yeah.
You got some crazy ass cars.
Whose concept was it? Was it both of you guys thinking about it and saying, let's do this?
Well, we bought a Gullwing body and could have done it 10 different ways. Actually, when we bought the body, we also bought the chassis. The guy made a mold of the original chassis also of the Gullwing. So we could have used the actual Gullwing chassis and put everything kind of where it's supposed to go. Somewhere I heard that the SLK32 has an identical wheelbase to the Gullwing, and I checked and it was like 94.1. It's like down to the millimeter. Identical wheelbase. AMG cars are pretty fun. It's like you can just throw these. You can throw these things around, you know.
Love the sound of this car.
Yeah, it sounds
And
good.
I didn't notice when we were inside your shop, you know, the lighting's a little darker in there.
Yep.
Where you guys put the exhaust exit. Bitchin'.
Built the diffuser around it. It's the first time we used this kind of tip.
Zip
sure. Could probably daily, I mean, you wouldn't want to, but like reliability.
That compressor car that you saw, the stick shift, that guy dailies that thing.
No kidding.
Fucking daily drives that shit.
I get it though, the way, I mean, the mechanical just makes so much damn sense. Really a pleasure to come back down here to the S-Klub. It's been quite a while actually. I thought it was 4 years, it's been 5 years. I also learned today that the two owners, I didn't know this, they're brothers. You gotta love what these guys are doing and the pace they operate at. And then to drive this car, you get a sense of just how good it is.
That's good.
You really get a sense of how good it is. See how these guys move? That's why they get cars done in 4 months' time. But I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Definitely keep up with them. And if you want to go see more, go over to the Slang 500 page on Instagram. Lots of amazing cars from these guys. And we're going to definitely be shooting more with them. So I'll say thanks for hanging and watching. I'll see you in the next one. All right, later, guys.